Hello everyone, my name is Bodens and welcome to a video all about FIFA 14 Ultimate Team's brand new confirmed formations that were on EA's webpage yesterday. If you'd like to see that link, it will be in the description. As always, the sources are. Anyway, so there is 9 new formations, I believe, and we're going to talk about each one with a little description for this actually from the EA webpage. And it's really exciting because, of course, formation cards actually aren't in the next FIFA, so you won't need to spend money to change formations around. So this is easily going to be the best FIFA for variation. You're not going to see the same formation half of the time. On your first day of FIFA, you're going to see the most variety possible, and this is why there are a load of new formations, and it's going to be awesome. If you'd like to subscribe for some more videos like this, then of course you can do that, and of course please do leave a like if you do enjoy this. It would really be appreciated. If we get to up to 300 likes, that would be awesome. Anyway, so let's look at the first formation, and that is 4-2-3-1 bracket 2. The bracket 2 basically just means it's a second variation of a certain formation, which there are a few of them in this video. And of course this one, as you can see, converts the cams into a left mid and a right mid, and the centre forward in the centre is actually converted down to a cam. So this basically means, yay, you can have wingers on your 4-2-3-1 formation now, which is something that was heavily requested last year. One of the things that was mainly said was, why are these cams, why aren't they a right mid and left mid? However, that formation will still exist, but this one's going to be added in, so you can now have a much wider play, as you can see in the description in the bottom. Anyway, next formation, and that is 4-4-2 bracketed 2, and as you can see, all it does is push back the midfielders in the centre to CDMs, so it's kind of like a 4-2-2. However, they still got the left mid and the right mid, so you still got your wide plays, but this is going to be a much more defensive one. So if you've got weak defenders at the back, you can put in some good solid CDMs, you know, like a Lampard or a Gerrard, something like that, and they will hold the midfield really nice in this formation. Okay, then so the next formation is 4-1-2-1-2 bracketed 2, and as you can see, the right mid and the left mid has been converted to CMs, so that means your central play is going to be much better than any formation, to be honest. 4 midfielders in every single position in the midfield is going to be really strong, and you're going to be able to pass around and just dominate that central play. Okay, then so the next formation is 4-1-4-1, and as you can see, it's a brand new formation, unlike the other ones, which are variations. And this is basically 4-5-1. However, the 2 cams are now CMs, and the CM is now a CM. This just means you're going to be much more defensive, and you're going to be much more reliant on your right mid and your left mid to be able to help out the striker. So you're going to want your right mid and your left mid to have a high attacking work rate. Otherwise, you're going to be very sat back, and you're going to need that solo striker just be a real like powerhouse, like a Balotelli or someone like that who can really hold out on their own and just dominate a defense. The next formation is a variation of 4-5-1, and as you can see, all it's done is push the 2 cams into a central midfield position. So again, this is going to be a very flat formation. You're just going to have one line and then another line and then the one striker up front. However, as it says in the description, it's going to be insanely hard to break down because, I mean, to even get past that midfield, you're going to need some strength and plays. The next formations in the video are actually all of the 4-3-3 variation, which is pretty crazy. This first one, as you can see, holds the CDM role, so it just pushes one of the CMs back a little bit and just offers a little bit more of a defensive mind if you're in the 4-3-3 formation. The next 4-3-3 variation pushes another CDM back with the other CDM, so you now have 2 CDMs, 1 central midfielder, and it's pretty cool. Again, it's kind of like a 4-2-2-2 because of course you have like 6 defenders at the back, which is crazy. However, I do think this one is going to be pretty difficult to have like a midfield presence because, as you can see, next to the CM and up to the up front, there isn't much in between, so passing between the 2 could be fairly difficult, especially if your CDMs you've chosen are having like a high defensive work rate. It's going to be fairly difficult, and it's going to all rely on that central midfielder. Now the next variation of the 4-3-3 is a pretty crazy one because, as you can see, the links have completely changed. The wingers actually linking up with the fullbacks now, which means of course a lot more hybrids with the 4-3-3 possible. But of course, as you can see, mainly it is the cam that has been added. One of the CMs to just move up centrally to join the up front, much more attacking presence there. However, a strong defense and 2 CMs that kind of sit back a little bit more will be pretty okay for this formation. And on to the last brand new formation this year, and this is the 4-3-3 bracketed 5-1, and as you can see, it's the first ever formation to not have a striker, which is a little bit weird. I've just got so used to seeing one up front. However, this one pushes that back to a centre forward, and in the process of that also pushes one of the CMs back to a CDM. So as you can see, it's kind of looking like a 4-2-3-1, like the link-up play. However, 4-3-3 is what it is pretty much traditionally, and all it does is just pushes the 2 central people just back that little bit more, so you get a bit more defensive play. However, you get a bit more link-up play, and I actually do think this formation might be one of the best in the game for link-up play, for just like holding midfield. As you can see, there's just players everywhere. It's going to be fairly difficult to find like a loop through that hole to try and score a goal. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is all I've got to show you today on the brand new confirmed formations. If you'd like to look at the webpage, link will be in the description. Subscribe for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed. As I said, up to 300 would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all next time.